This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. Lesson 255. We can have peace 24/7. We can find it in God. This series is about sin. We are looking for salvation, but really we have never sinned. So there's actually really no need for salvation because we are already at the source. We are with God. We are one with God. We have never left. God's Son, which is us, also many refer to him as Jesus, he accepted the guilt of saying, hey, maybe there's something else, of separation. So there's this constant guilt that we have about being separate from God. So we cannot have love and we cannot have guilt. So let's get rid of the guilt and just find love. There can't be both. They cannot simultaneously exist. Only one of these can be true. So we have never really sinned because this is all a dream that we're having, a little bit of a nightmare. So salvation is not necessary, but we use it as a tool to let go and get to God. So we don't have any guilt, and the ego actually has no life. It doesn't exist. What a relief. So we can go on with everything and get past this. Guilt holds things in the past. Anything you feel guilty about is going to be in the past, or something that maybe you've done that you feel, I'm going to feel guilty in the future if so-and-so finds out. And these are the thoughts that make the ego going. So as long as you live in the past, or you live in the future, you live with this guilt, or you live with sin, or you can't forgive, or you think people can't forgive you, you're keeping the ego alive. That's what it feeds off of. The ego doesn't really know what it's doing. It actually doesn't really exist. I mean, we can't have God and we can't have an ego. It's just a nightmare. It's just a dream that we're trying to get past. And sometimes that's sort of hard to understand. Well, if everything's perfect, then how can I have this dream? And that's just the way things are. And we can just remember that we can get past that. And we are actually fearful of being redeemed as well. We feed into the ego. Anything your thoughts bring in, bad or good, is something they brought in. We're fear of being redeemed because we just have so much guilt with God. But God is a loving God. He doesn't know we left, and he will not judge us. So let's return to him today. Let's spend this day in perfect peace. Let's not have anything trip us up today. Let's have a peaceful mind and spend this day with God in love and peace.